Good morning. Manners and respect to each and every one. Go ahead and mark yourself present by hitting like button. Let me know see you're there alive and well, family. Manners and respect to one another. So, don't me tell you say the Integrity Commission in Jamaica is compromised and we don't trust them. Don't me tell you that, tell the guys that say, when you have certain people placed in certain position, commission, committee, wherever them there, that belong to the party that you guys are investigating, the whole of it should be independent. Not now come good people. So we have a new report. Something new come from we have a report we're going to read for you now. So we have some politicians in Jamaica that were referred to the Integrity Commission for DPP for prosecution. Remember guys, me tell you guys this already. It was 4 when I read it a couple years ago. That 4 politicians were referred to the DPP desk for prosecution. I did several videos. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to say, where that there? I'm going to hear about them politicians there. And if the youth a thief, 2 lime, 2 akiardi, ghetto youth, them gone for them long time. People, example must be set from top. All example must be set from top. Jamaica problem cannot be just the poor people. Example are not being set from top. What am I going with Jamaica is paying loose? Let me tell you something. Me see a report with Jamaica, what am I say? Jamaican Republicans are angry because behind the arrest of Donald Trump. Look here, man. Look here, let me tell you something about this. We don't leave that alone. I don't mind Jamaica business. America can take care of America. A lot of time I do videos, I want to say, talk about what going in America, talk about what going in America. America can take care of its own business. Make we talk about we shithole country. Make we start there from now. Make we talk, people, about what's going on in our own place. If you keep watching other people, you're not going to be looking where you're going. America can take care of itself. Do you understand me? And them say over here say you cannot run from the long arm of the law. Do you understand me? Now, you have laws in America that everybody must abide by. And whether or not you feel about Trump case, let America deal with America stuff. But you know how the Jamaican get in it. When you own politician of Jamaica do something called nasty, dirty skullduggery. That's why I tell you something, come America, I'm in a business with American politics, you know. I come here to drink milk. I don't come here for cold. I don't come here for cold. And milk, I come here for drink. And focus, we're going to take with milk. That's how the situation, you know. It's bad. So I'm going to read something for you right now. That is coming out of Jamaica. I'm going to tell you how them corrupt. Corruption, I rat out Jamaica from top. But then I go mash up the people them stall, mash up the people them cat, mash up the people them house, mash up the youth them raft. People can't get water, road bad, we don't have the job, electricity I go out every minute, water in a pipe. Most places in Jamaica do not have water. And every politician come there, PNP and Labour from was a boy, promise us water. What happened to the money that we get from all over the world, the COVID money? Make we talk there first. Because there's no investigation without you nobody talking about the money, not even the opposition party. I'm expecting the opposition party to make nice on the money where the no party in power received from all over the world to give to Jamaican citizens. Jamaican citizens see $1. We have to start from scratch after the COVID. When so much money there to come give you a help. Like over here, so when you get the stimulus money. Well, over here, so you get the PPP loan. Over here, so you get something help with the rent. There was a rent moratorium, so you couldn't kick out a man out of his house because him not have the rent, him lose him job and all them thing there. Government protect you. But where was the protection for you Jamaicans? And some of you guys believe that we don't work better, you know. Some of you believe that we're still up on the plantation, so and this is what we deserve, you know. Tap a nice Carlos America and Jamaica. You expect Jamaica to stay like America. People, how many times I tell you that Jamaica can run just as smooth? Why Jamaica can't run good like America? Come here. Because the fun go like say, We broke and we poor and we are the worst. Why Jamaica can't run smooth like America? Why? Tell me one reason. Any reason. Why do you think Jamaica can't run? We have ambulance and police are come and police were honest and not thief in our office and politician held accountable and we road fix and we hospital nice and everything up and jobs and all that. Why you think so we're not better off? Because of the discrimination. Them discriminate against the people, the guys them in office, both PNP and Labour right. They look upon us a certain way. And the PNP and the Labour right. We can serve the tourists. Remember me I do videos like this, you know. We can spread their bed. We can cook their food. We not poison them, you know. We treat them good, them love before them come back. We can take them on tours. We can party with them. We can show them some nice exotic spot in Jamaica where only local go. But guess what? We're not good enough to go on the beach with them. We take care of them, you know. We are the face of tourism. We, not the tourism minister, not the prime minister, not the person who owns the hotel. Tourists don't know them. Tourists know the same look of people then. But look on the tourist strip. Anyway, tourists pump out money and things are going on and all this strip where money are make. Look and see if I see nobody who resemble the people who spread the bed, the youth who make your juice, the ground man, the people who cook your food, the waiter, when at the hotel, these face of the tourists make people continue to come back to Jamaica to come see these people. Are these the type of people who benefit from tourists? When you hear them say we are benefiting, how we are benefit? So may I show you some people, it's discrimination. And about government. Yeah, we have things at Jamaica to fix, my people. We have things at Jamaica to fix as a people. That's why we can't better, you know. And politicians and officers are thief. Over $200 billion. Come you say America can't be like Jamaica. You know? Someone say Jamaica can't be like America. So if you have $200 billion, a leak out of office every year, annually. If that $200 billion stop for 5 years, talk about 5 years, we have transparency, we don't have nobody at thief, we have honesty and integrity. Nobody in our thief no money. We not lose at the money to misappropriation, corruption and mismanagement. None of that money now go on. We fix up all of that. Imagine $200 billion saved in 5 years. In 5 years, we have $200 billion that is not lost out of the country. How would that, how come it couldn't come up? Tell me how come we couldn't come up ambulance and pretty roads and nice parks and playground for people and look exercise machine for free for everybody and things up. We have school buses and we have ambulance and we got fire truck with equipment and man ready to go when they say crime out there, so police is well paid. How can that not help out Jamaica people? Look on in a man. So we just keep on telling themselves, say, you call us from America, yeah, man. You always want to compare America with Jamaica. Because we allow these guys to rob us. PNP and Labour right, and nobody not go to jail. That is our problem. They're robbing from us. They're robbing from the future of Jamaica. They're robbing from our youth, robbing from our grandkids, kids. Borrow money. After them thief money, then go borrow money when we youth them have to pay for. After $200 billion missing from Jamaica every year, mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption. $200 billion gone, but they borrow money, you know. What do they borrow money for? For the money missing again. How you gonna put water in a bucket that have a hole? Why not stop the hole so we can keep the water in the bucket? People, do you see what problems are Jamaicans? Do you see what problems? You see why we can't come to nothing? Because this honest politician in the office, cheered on and protected by us, the citizen, aiding and abetting by us, the citizens, whether you support PNP or Labour, right? Nobody can say nothing if your party are thief. We look on the next side when I say, yo, the man a thief. Yo, Lord, the man, the next side do it too. When the next side come in, it's the same thing. Yo, the man a thief. Low in the next side do it too. So when we're going to have a come to Jesus moment, when we look at politicians and say, stop thieving. Enough is enough. We don't want it from you. We don't want it from you. They're stealing from us Jamaicans. That's why your hospital them steal so. That's why they tell us them not have this, them not have that. No, me I look everybody in Jamaica strike. All the man who are doing the mining. Me say everybody a strike, even the people. Too much corruption in Jamaica, too much thievery. I'm going to show you how thief them is. I'm going to read something to you right now. And you want to bet? You have PNP and Labour Right to benefit. The other day, I see Warmington come out and attack the Integrity Commission. And I said, I want if Warmington have something to hide. Why am I attack the Integrity Commission? Want to table something in a parliament to take the power from the Integrity Commission to give DPP, the prosecutorial power, the power to prosecute. Warming want to take it from the Integrity Commission to give to DPP because they come out with a scathing report on the Prime Minister. And I was wondering if Warming is up next for investigation. Why is he so aggressive? Why do my table stuff are in just to attack dog? To back stuff for the Prime Minister? Are they trying to tailor the Integrity Commission Act for criminal politicians? Then they also have the Director of Corruption Prosecution. The same one where Lego Andrew Owners and decide to prosecute him. You see how the place corrupt, I see a place dirty. You think nobody that fight so much corruption for the youth, with thief, two lineman, two aki, I'm not going to prison, I'm not get charged? How come they don't lay no charge for Papa Andrew Owners? Look on Donald Trump. When I talk about Donald Trump, I say no left America business alone. Because Jamaica have no rule and no law. America can handle it business. Whether Donald Trump come off of this and get sinking at this, he have nothing to do with us Jamaica. Because we out there in a pile of doo-doo that need to be cleaned up. We need to focus on Jamaica, which is so dirty. The Director of Corruption Prosecution didn't find all them stuff here, though there are adequate evidence to bring charges against the Prime Minister and company. Some look hokey pokey, hanky panky, didn't lay the charges against him. So in the end, both the Integrity Commission and the Director of Corruption Prosecution, I have no confidence in them. I have no confidence in them to hold politicians accountable and chastise them when they're wrong. So let me read this for you, what's going on here, people. PNP and Labour Right, you know. People, the Labour Right, where you support, I rob you. People, the PNP, where you support, I rob you. Then them borrow money from the IMF, when we pick up the paper. When the money come, them thief it. Over $200 billion annually are missed out of the country through misappropriation, mismanagement, and corruption. Would you want that to stop, my people as a Jamaican? No matter where you support or who you support. Would you want that at $200 billion to stop leak out of your country? Imagine me just I said 5 years, you know. Imagine if we stop losing $200 billion for 5 years. So what if we stop losing for 10 years? So what if we stop losing, period, that $200 billion? What that would make Jamaica look like? Suppose politicians stop thief in our office. Like the Mandeville Municipal Building, remember, 400 million. I saw them thief, you know. 400 million. So when they thief $50 million, no, 1 million, you don't feel good. So when they thief 2 million, you don't feel good, you know. You're up to 5 million now, you don't feel good yet. You steal $50 million, them heartless. $100 million, you're still a thief from with. $120 million, you're not done yet. 150, you're still a thief. Up to $400 million, family. Up to $400 million. How are we going to have hospitals and roads and jobs and all these things? Everybody a thief from the office. And then PNP, if you don't fix, PNP come in and going to do the same thing. That's why if you hear Mark Golding is running on an anti-corruption platform, we're not going to get nothing more. They just sharp up them file, they sharp their weapon. If you come in, if you come do the same thing. After Labour Right was out on the sideline cold for what? 18 years. They were planned to them come in, come full up them pocket and them friend pocket. PNP on the sideline. If they don't fix what's been going on for our youth and affect our country, and Mark come out there and say, they will lock up thieving politician. If we don't hear that from Mark Golding, running on that anti-corruption, let me tell you, you can't lose if you run on that. Because Jamaica people want to stop seeing their money got out of the country and politicians held accountable. So let me read this, my people, before we go further. Tell you what's going on. So the IC, Integrity Commission, mum on possible prosecution of lawmakers. So the Integrity Commission quiet on the possible prosecution for politicians. So it seems as if the whole of them in the pickle, in the mickle, and the pickle. One of them in the gumbo. Me not trust them. They protect PNP, Labour. One of them. I forgot to tell you, say, I don't want me alone, I say I attack the Integrity Commission. I say stunting bunting I do it too. I say bunting I do it too because they come spread out bunting up and so bunting hurts. And I'm very rare too. And before Mark Golden make him chat off his mouth and make you just dead out. Now Mark Golden go in a parliament and side with him. Say, I agree with Mr. Bunting, say so and so and so. Me never love that Mark. Because you know some Mr. Bunting is not Jesus. You know some other Jesus, Mark Golden. But you go put your foot, you put your mouth in a Bunting sitting because you want to side with Bunting. It seems as if the PNP and the Labour right want to silence the Integrity Commission. The Integrity Commission were in my book already now, integrity. Them already have a gag order upon them. So I hear why me come out at table something to take power from Integrity Commission to give the EPP. Them hear Bunting come out, come talk up something about after them come out, come talk about gun permit that was issued under him. He never liked that. Say man, deportee will come from foreign, get gun license under him. So the Integrity Commission come out, come dash that out. So him find nothing with that. He burn him so much till he come out and think say Integrity Commission to change some stuff. He burnt him. You never see that before them come out with fear stuff. Me don't have to hear from the man. If you never see that and address that before them address you and put out your report, me don't have to hear you trying to fix anything after your report have been tabled. Then did other report come out before other people before? Me don't have to hear from Bunting and no politician after them come out with stuff and Uno come out and attack them like you don't want skirt the laws of the Integrity Commission Act to tail life for criminals. And then me hear Mark Golden come out there back him. People are fire me about them, I don't care who. So basically the gag order, in my opinion, benefits PNP and the Labour right. Now, nearly 2 years after 2 parliamentarians and 6 public officials were referred to the Integrity Commission's IC Director of Corruption Prosecution for providing false information to the anti-corruption body, no prosecutorial action has been taken. Now you are gone? How many years? After 2 years. 6 of them, you know, 2 parliamentarians, 6 public officials in a skullduggery. And we will never get them named because of the gag order. We will never get them named. The Integrity Commission only can give us so much because the gag order is on them, which in my book protect PNP and Labour right. Nearly 2 years after 2 parliamentarians and 6 public officials were referred to the Integrity Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution for providing false information to the anti-corruption body, no prosecutorial action has been reported in relation to the alleged offenses. So them tell lie. Them lie upon them statutory declaration. Them lie upon them taxes. So them talk about Trump. Look what going on Jamaica. We say we could fix with dirty country first. America will take care of itself. Even if you about police corruption, murder in America, them gonna find them. They're gonna find a way to fix it. At least some investigation. Let's start off with a country and have no investigation. Let's start there where accountability is zero. That's what we need to pay attention to, you know. You hear what I'm going to say? You hear what I'm going to say? If I hear a son were thief to Aki, what happened to him? Or to lime, what happened to him? If I hear a son get caught with 2 bullets or a gun, what would happen to him? What would happen to him? After 2 years, so let me read that part again. Nearly 2 years after 2 parliamentarians and 6 public officials were referred to the Integrity Commission's IC Director of Corruption Prosecution for providing false information to anti-corruption body, no prosecutorial action has been reported in relation to the alleged offenses. So the Integrity Commission Director, they provide and the Lord Jesus. So you see the corruption prosecution, Director of Public Corruption Prosecution, the same people who say Andrew Onis now gonna be charged. You see, up here cover up. Don't say like a cover up. Don't say like a cover up people. Them people are up there, up at gatekeeper. Gatekeeper, a whole thing's locked. Politician. Like for them taxes. Like Trump. They're not going to jail. They're not about investigation, no prosecution. And I talk about Trump. Let me talk about this. And you know, the Trump Republican, the Jamaica Trump Republican, them are, you know them are who? Them are JLP. I tell you, Jamaican Trump supporters are JLP. Lord God, Carlos, you know so. Me say them are JLP. The JLP is a right-wing party. The Republican is a right-wing party. You guys need to understand these things. The people who support from Jamaica, who support Trump, they are supporting Andrew Onis. So no prosecution for fraud, tax fraud must be laid on Trump. None for Andrew Onis must be laid on him. And so the Jamaica JLP them stay. So you see, Jamaican don't have no more to talk about Trump because we have too much corruption. America and Jamaica two different things. We don't go for you, so the dirty corrupted Jamaican nasty mentality. We high dirty corruption. That's how we country so poor and tan. So, like I said, America can handle itself. Make we handle the country first. Look what we are presented with. So, providing false information to the IC is prosecutable under Section 43(2)(a) of the Integrity Commission Act 2017. Section 43(2)(a) states that a person who knowingly makes a false statement in a statutory declaration commits an offense and is liable on summary conviction in a parish court to a fine not exceeding $2 million or a term of imprisonment not exceeding 2 years. In the 2020-21 annual report of the IC, the single anti-corruption body reported that 2 parliamentarians and 6 public officials had been referred to the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, for providing false information. So, this Director of Corruption Prosecution name is Keisha Prince Kamika. So this is the same person who let off Andrew Onis, didn't find it in her heart to bring no charges against him based on all the corruption where the Integrity Commission laid on her desk. So let me read that part again. In the 2020-2021 annual report of the IC, the single anti-corruption body reported that 2 parliamentarians and 6 public officials had been referred to the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, for providing false information. The report did not specify whether 2 parliamentarians are members of the House, representatives, or the upper house. The Gleaner sought an update on the referrals and received a terse response from Prince Kamika and the IC Director of Investigation, Kevin Stevenson. The matters referenced in the annual report have since been referred for investigation and subsequent action as required. In the circumstances, we do not believe that the Commission is in a position to offer any additional information with regard to these matters at this time, the IC stated in its response. And it's true. IC Integrity Commission cannot give any more. Can't even tell the name because a gag order, corrupt politician in Jamaica put upon the people who to keep them in check. How you gonna put a gag order upon the police? How you put a gag order upon the police if you make sure you have integrity? If you have integrity, would you gag the person who is investigating to make sure you have integrity? Listen, if you have integrity, would you have a problem with the person doing investigation on you to prove to the citizens that you're not shady? Like seriously, how is it you put a gag order on the Integrity Commission? Where you find that? And we appear the Integrity Commission, but politicians put gag order, and I'm sure the gag order benefit PNP and Labour right. That's why you don't hear the PNP coming out with nothing. Why you don't hear the PNP coming out and tell the Labour right, say, yo, let go the gag order for the Integrity Commission. Labour right to not too corrupt. Why don't hear the Labour right come out and say, let go the Integrity Commission, PNP too corrupt? No. In my heart, both party benefit because they have members in there. The whole of them been in there for years. A dibble and dabble and a steal from us. But to some of we know hear the truth, we rather make the save the politician feeling over our own poverty. We rather stay poverty. We rather than a hospital. We rather fight for politicians to rot in. And I never fly out than a foreign. Come on for the plantation. Uno come on for the plantation. You know, say about 250 years, the slave them a fight and I put up resistance to get freedom. You think it easy? Did you know about 250 years the slaves them at Jamaica to be free? About 250 years them a fight for freedom in Jamaica. Resistance, rebellion. 250 years. 250 years. And then people don't have no phone. They live in a very dangerous time where they can just be hang on a tree. They can be shot. No rights them not have. Couldn't vote. 250 years worth of resistance. And with we people would even come out there and protest. We don't find nothing wrong with injustice and pay and labor rights sides. We have become weakened. I don't like that tell you. We are some weak people, man. So among other queries, let me read. Among other queries, the Gleaner had asked whether the Director of Corruption Prosecution had made a ruling on any of the 8 cases referred. Me tell you, all of them corrupt out there. Gatekeeper they everywhere. Nothing now got mistake. People who come out of American business, make we talk about Jamaica when nobody held accountable. I'm sure if Donald Trump was a politician in Jamaica, that man would be in office flourishing. He would never be charged for nothing. He would never see the light of day or nothing. Nothing would have come out if Donald Trump was the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Nothing would have happened to him. He would fly down tomorrow, log up in the sunset and enjoy the rest of his life with his loot. Nothing. Like so many of the politicians before Donald Trump out of Jamaica. Just fly off in the sunset with the bag of loot. Nothing, no investigation. Meanwhile, 6 months after the 2021 statutory declaration by opposition leader Mark, listen, and me tell you, say, sometimes I wonder if the Prime Minister have any shame. Be honest. Meanwhile, 6 months after the 2021 statutory declaration by opposition leader Mark Golden and his family was gazetted in keeping with the requirements, listen, man. Meanwhile, 6 months after the 2021 statutory declaration by opposition leader Mark Golden and his family was gazetted in keeping with requirements under the Integrity Commission Act, the assets, income, and liability of Prime Minister Andrew Holness are yet to be established as at April 3, 2023. So he said the Prime Minister don't do nothing yet. He not declared asset yet. So the example is not setting from the Prime Minister's office. So don't expect the rest of ministers under him to file the taxes and sign a code of conduct. So tell us that. Just make a commitment to us that you're not going to steal. You're going to be honest in office. Not even that the Prime Minister signed, you know. I want to talk about Trump. Under the law, the Integrity Commission is mandated to publish annually in the Jamaica Gazette the summary of the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister and leader of the opposition. 6 months ago, Mark do female and it was gazetted. The whole I could have read it, don't you? Mark Golden signed his file, him and his family. Now our Prime Minister in office, that's why I say, how are we going to have a Prime Minister like this? I mess with the Constitution. Me ask you again, you know. Be honest, man. What are your PNP or Labour? Look what I say now. How you have a man like this? I mess with the Constitution when your integrity is soiled, your integrity is shaky. How you have a man like this a tinker with the Constitution? Just talk people. As a Jamaican, would you want somebody who honest, with integrity, to have anything to do with the Constitution and go change the laws and anything, people? People talk the truth, Jamaica. What do we have here? Messing with our Constitution. And me wonder how the opposition just sit out there and make some man with some little style of character and integrity will not exist and touch the Constitution. How the PNP make some man out there when have no relationship with the truth and mess with the Constitution. This is beyond me. So under the law, the Integrity Commission is mandated to publish annually in the Jamaica Gazette the summary of statutory declarations of the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition. Well, the leader did his already. What happened to our Prime Minister? What is stopping our Honorable Prime Minister from declaring his assets? What is stopping the Prime Minister from declaring his assets? Is everything on the up and up? So how are you going to left from that and you're going to touch the Constitution? Something is wrong here. The Gleaner asked the Integrity Commission Chairman, Seymour Panton, whether the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister has been sent for gazetting. The answer to this specific question is that the Commission has not sent the summary. The Gleaner asked IC Chairman Seymour Panton whether the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister has been sent for gazetting. The answer to the specific question is that the Commission has not sent the summary of the PM's statutory. Hold on. Hold on, people. Just hold on there. My son will call me now. I'm not going to stop. Hold on. Sorry, people tell me my son now stop until me answer. Yeah. So let's get back to it, people. Let's get back to it. We're in a big trouble because the top of the stream is dirty. Oh yeah, it's because the stops is scamming and all type of thief in Jamaica. When up at top, so people example set from top. Every country, the tone is set from top. Remember that. Every country. This is sad, man. So the matter referred to the annual report have since been referred to the investigation and subsequent action as required. In the circumstances, we do not believe the Commission is in a position to offer any additional information with regard to those matters at this time, the Integrity Commission stated in its response. So you understand me? We could go down a little further. So the Gleaner asked IC Chairman Seymour Panton whether the statutory declaration of the Prime Minister has been gazetted, as sent for gazetting. The answer to the specific question that him answer. This is the answer. Quote. The answer to this specific question is that the Commission has not sent the summary of the PM's statutory declaration for gazetting, as it has not yet been duly completed as required by law. So the Prime Minister broke the law, and I messed with the Constitution. I mess with the Constitution, Jamaica. Come here, man. You come here, man. Be honest, man. We teach people them to be honest. That we teach you them. Honesty is the best policy. Not tell lies. You know? See people things and leave it alone. Not ready for people things. What is yours, man. Why the Prime Minister cannot declare his asset? What the Prime Minister is hiding? What is he trying to cook? Is he trying to cook the book? What is he hiding, my people? These are the things that are holding us back, but with their Donald Trump. No, with their Donald Trump. The Labour right them will support Andrew Holness and support Donald Trump. And that's go on, you know. Mr. The Labour right them will support Andrew Holness and support Donald Trump. People think I know them. Mighty God, man. They say, maybe it's just a few Jamaicans who on the Labour right will support Donald Trump, but may I tell us right now, most of them will support Donald Trump for Jamaica. I live right there, man. So you see, appear corruption are going. So you see, the answer to the specific question is that the Commission has not sent the summary of the Prime Minister's statutory declaration for gazetting, as it has not yet been duly completed as required by law. So basically, the Prime Minister don't declare asset, so them can't gazette nothing. He not declare asset as required by law, so them not get nothing, so them can't post nothing, them can't post, make we see like when them do mark gold and they can't gazette nothing, people. You know, so we have a problem. Another brother here change the Constitution. In January, National Integrity Action Director, Professor Emeritus Trevor Monroe, argued that the continuing silence by wholeness, and the commission and the statutory declaration was tantamount in the absence and in the absence of good reason to disrespect for Jamaican people and disregard for the intent of Jamaican anti-corruption law. So what he's saying is Prime Minister is disrespecting. Let me read it again. In January, National Integrity Action Director, Professor Emeritus Trevor Monroe, argued that the continuing silence by Andrew Honest, and the Commission and the statutory declaration was a tantamount in the absence of good reason to disrespect for the. So you understand me? When I say the Commission and Andrew Honest, I disrespect the people. I pay a cover up a go on. Do you hear me? Me not trust them commission. Yeah. Too much gatekeeper there everywhere. So at the time, Monroe argued that the annual Integrity Commission check on the income, assets, and liabilities of members of parliament and other public officials is one basic tool democracies utilize globally in tracking whether public officials are getting rich illicitly at public expense. But you know, some Jamaican not care. And that's when they're on the plantation, ready to come and fight. To be fair to himself and to avoid speculation, our Prime Minister needs to address the inability of the Integrity Commission to certify and thereafter gazette a summary of his 2021 statutory declaration, Monroe said. So, at this man, we have a mess with the Constitution. You tell me if the Prime Minister Andrew Honest should be messing with the Constitution. You tell me. No integrity. Then put a gag order upon the Integrity Commission. Cannot declare his assets. See there? Breaking the law while messing with the Constitution. Sitting in our office, breaking the law. Is another Trump? Is this another Trump? Like me say, America can take care of itself. As long as me the America, I see them take care of themselves. Whether it's a mass shooting, they must find the shooter and they must held accountable. They must mass shooting there Jamaica and all around, they don't find one man. Political corruption. Politicians after the person go to jail, go to prison. When last a Jamaican politician go to prison in Jamaica? Politician are beating woman with stool in a Jamaica palm video. And we don't see nothing wrong with that. The man is still in office because our Prime Minister support him, Tufton support him, Chang support him. They come out publicly and support the man who beat the woman with a stool. That would happen up here. So make we handle the stuff that is happening in Jamaica. No accountability. Imagine a politician beat a woman with a stool. What does it happen to him? If that not shows that Jamaica have no accountability. And at that time, them said the law was not there because if the female did not pursue charges, didn't people come back on station and give statement. And you know, say most female in Jamaica, the man threatened her, she's intimidated and fear for her life. So she now be gladly go back up in a station under threat, under duress family. Police can't force them to come to jail because station come to that. Up as a different thing. Once them see her do that, the DA pick it up. You can't say nay and ray, you're on video, then protect the victim. Because the system is supposed to know, say, there are victims like that. Who are intimidated and scared. Because if a man can beat up a woman with that a stool, what kind of man is that? I mean, out a door. You want to say the woman afraid of you? She must afraid of you. Because every time I pay hell down on her, you drop on her yard. Because if you out a door, do that. What you do in a house? Where you beat her with in there? No, in a house, where you beat her with? If you out a door, you beat her with stool. In a house, where you beat her with family. Tell me where you beat her with. Eh? Where you beat her with inside the house. So these are the things family we need to fix. Corruption is in office. Mr. Bunting come out there and talk, yeah, about Integrity Commission. And I say, Mark Golding will back him. Me never love that. Mark Golding, if you're clean, stay out of it. The Integrity Commission say your statutory declaration is clean, is up. They might accept it. They have no problem with it. So I don't know you, why you walla around so look on, me don't know what I'm going to know. Some man need to go You see, some people, they need to go. Then they put the PNP and then they put the labor right. I mean, I go stand here to see, oh no, we look a dirty, tainted character. And even though the Integrity Commission now have the integrity in my book, and then lame, them foot broke, them shoulder broke, them hand broke, and them mouth shut up. Can them have all type of handpicked people everywhere, pan top of a gag order? How is it you put a gag order and the person is supposed to do a job and come back and give you an answer? So basically what I say, anything you find in the investigation, shut up. You are not allowed to come to the public with anything. The Prime Minister sit down in an office and file his asset. Not declare anything. He don't decide a code of conduct. The code of conduct is just a commitment as a decent human being that you're going to be fair and honest. You're not going to take no money on the side. You're not going to give your friend contract like yourself contract like as the Minister of Health, Education rather. So I want you to understand these things, family. So if your Prime Minister cannot commit to the country, he's not supposed to be in office. They can't sign a code of conduct. He's not supposed to be in office, people. Much less a man like that is messing with our constitution. Do you trust Andrew Honest to mess with our constitution? It's not that the constitution don't need change, but who is messing with our constitution? You don't pay taxes to the country. You're hiding stuff. What is this? The same man who taking money out of SSL just before them shut down. We need investigation in that too. Who is going to investigate that? Who is going to investigate the money that the PM took out of SSL just before them closed down? Who will investigate that? Is so much shade in his concern, this Prime Minister? Offshore account in St. Lucia try to hide and skirt around the tax system in Jamaica in order not to pay the country you are presiding over taxes, in order not to make Jamaican system and country benefit off of the money that you have. You take it to another country. You take it to another country. And must I tell you, I know Andrew Honest alone have money in St. Lucia. PNP have money there too. I read that before. PNP politicians have money in St. Lucia. Now, me ask a question. Where do these guys get the money from to send to St. Lucia in the first way? Please. Did they get it from Africa? Europe? America? How would they get that type of money? How would they hold office? So, hold on. So, them take with money gone, thief, and something I look on it. When the thief with money, can somewhere else go and hide it. Thief with money, somewhere else go and hide it. In that your bank of Jamaica, so we can get taxes off of it. After money, take off of it. So everybody are bail out with money. Like how the Chinese are bail out with US dollars, them. That's why Jamaica half kilter. Them are stupid fool and not pay attention. You see, Chinese are creep up all of the dollars them out there. Chinese are buy dollars out there. Chinese turn Cambia. So they buy off US dollars and sell it got them yard. A part of the destabilization of the world. Jamaica blind and so what? They're not plenty of family. They're not overs. They're not overs. All them in the mind themselves. So they not pay attention to these finer details. They're not overs. For them jobbing there, find out how much money they can bail out of the country. Dash overseas. Pay and labor right. They're not overs. The Chinese out there are kill off the people, them health. With the fake food, them are sell the fake rice. Them are come for the health. Kill them first. Make them unhealthy. Number one. I believe something in the food that Jamaica make them more aggressive and kill off each other too, with the music. But the US dollar then, the US dollar, the government don't know how much US dollar come in and go out of the country. Or the government have keep a cap and can give us a good report on that. You say the government have something off people, don't come here. If Chinese are buy US dollar black market, for the black market, and I send it overseas, how can the government know how much money are coming in and go out of the country? How can the government properly balance the budget? How can Jamaica government properly balance the budget when they have the black market US dollars them? When the Chinese are buying and selling? How can? You see that I'm not going to need from under way. That will destabilize any country. They are buying the US dollars and selling to China. Why are they doing this? Buying the US dollar, selling to China. So hold on, are we going to facilitate them trying to... I don't know what I'm going to do, I don't know what we are doing, Me don't know why I go on. But politicians stay blind as long as they make money. They no matter how people will get hurt. Another way again, where two politicians in there and they facilitate loan sharks in Jamaica. You see them place when they get loan, when they are charging a 50% interest rate. Jamaica, that's wrong. You're not supposed to get a loan and have to pay a 50% interest rate. People tell me, this husband and wife borrow money. And between both of them, they might pay back 100% interest rate. 50% interest rate. We have a government. We have a government, you know. We have a financial investigative branch. We have a financial investigative branch. Do you understand me? We have a government. So what do they do about that? What do they do about that? Nothing. Nothing to do about that. Them continue to make the poor Jamaican them. We look at little life. Look at little loan to start a little job. If we never have to pay back the big stuff. If we never pay it back, we'll never be further in our life. But they make our life so goddamn hard at Jamaica. Then you have the people them who don't trust furniture farm and the loan shark them. They might work with the police them. So the police them come on the yard, come bad enough for loan from loan shark to you know. That make if you understand, say police. How police get in it? Jamaican people. Police the business will come on the yard for no money and no question about no loan. Let me tell the Jamaican, can't own no rights. That's intimidation. Oh my God, all police getting into. Come in the yard, come shake it down for loan. Huh? Let me call the back, man. Okay? I'll call the back. I'm busy right now. Give me a call the back. So, how is it police get into loan sharking, shake down, man? Police in Jamaica are coming people yard, come shake them down for loan shark. I see videos already. The police in Jamaica will come in yard, come shake down Jamaica for loan or borrow from this loan shark. So the government give them power that them can use the police. The government give this loan shark power. Because friends and Kumbolo do these things. If they rob the money from the people at 50%, it's robbery. And on top of that, give this loan shark power so they can use the Jamaica Constabulary Force to go shake down citizens around the country for loan that you borrow from these loan sharks. Jamaica is not a criminal situation when you owe. Not yet. It's civil. The loan shark should take you to court to recoup their money. If nobody now come give you a summons at your yard gate to go to court to recoup the money, and the judge probably will give you some time to make a payment or put you on a payment plan. I don't know the heart of the Jamaica judge them. I don't know them do things. But I tell you, say, you go to court, you go to court, you face off in there, and you tell the judge how you going to pay them back their money. You understand me? No police not supposed to show up on your yard when you borrow no money from nobody. What I mean, I wish a police would have shown up at anybody up your yard if you got borrow a money from a loan company. No family. Don't open your door. You don't have to. You don't borrow no money from the constabulary force. Make the people them send you. Where borrow the money from? They must send a summons, a court where I go now. Because they might try and get the money for so long, you know, have to go for so long and for a certain amount of period, they don't know how long, before them can summons you to try and get the money from you in court. That's how it goes, Jamaica people. Not the Jamaican Constabulary Force. I come shake it down like a them and the shake down man, you know. You know shake down man in a barber shop? In a barber shop, you see the loan shark. Yeah, the man Ice T borrow the money from. Yeah. And the man the next man are running down. That's how the shake down man. And then the man shake down people for loan shark, some big man and threaten you and you know, you have to pay the money now on heavy interest. So that's what the police, the role the police in Jamaica play on behalf of the loan sharks. Why do you think that happened? Who do you think benefit at the end of all this? Who is at the top of the pyramid in all this? Politicians got to be benefit because their friend open this What you mean say SSL broke out and all them thing there? And do the people themselves. Corrupt politician in office. No one of them can't declare asset. Prime Minister can't declare asset. Because we don't know the SSL sitting there gone. When the SSL money, I forgot show it. I mean, I know I want it up. Man, take out the money out of SSL just before it crashed. Seems as if that's the insider trading. We need investigation upon that. Some of them might say, "No, the Prime Minister." No, we need investigation upon that. So Trump get arrested there. We will pay attention to America when we have the whole ratting down out there. We need to start this up. And the PNP come in there. They will do the same thing to us and fix it. From your boy till now, look for the country. We have to run for sweet Jamaica, come all overseas. Come look at better life. Because the country turn up. Because the man that were in there now pay attention. When last year the Prime Minister come out, come talk about crime. When last year police commissioner, and none of them come out, come talk about crime, it's like nothing. People when last year them come out, come talk about crime. Let me read some more nasty people. Carlos, Rosalie Ricketts. Morning, everybody. Rosalie Ricketts said, Carlos, I think Delroy Chuck state they should go behind closed door to talk if they found out anything before they bring it to public. That is why the country is out of law and order. That is true. Because if I hush up, them go behind and go hush up. You know, collect a oppressor. Politicians do dirty see for evening news. You see for Fox, CNN, MSNBC, local this, local that. You see they everywhere. Them the thing they is a deterrence to other politicians because they don't want them name for the 6 o'clock news or the 7 o'clock news. So they make sure them go to office and do good. Or they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to be held accountable for if them do them wrong thing there. But in Jamaica, nothing family. That's how the country stays, sir. Letitia Elliott said, I wish we could get a whole new government who is for the people. I swear to God. Whole new. I wish we could have sweep out the two of them we have there. Show them a lesson and investigate them. That's where Jamaica would have started over. Would have started from scratch. Get them out and investigate every single one of them. Take every penny, both Liberty and PNP, you know. Take every penny and property when them steal from Jamaica people. Come back, come give the people. Said they asked the prison. They deserve to be behind bars. Top Skiller said, oldest must go. Him can get locked up too. Him not bigger than the law. Neither. LOL. I no lie. Skiller. I no lie. Anthony Chambers said, Carlos, how can I get a number for Mark Golding? I would like to share something with him. Must I tell him I have Mark Golding number? Anybody have the Mark Golding number? Put it in the comment section. Anybody know the number of somebody who knows something to Mark Golding? Put it in the comment section. I mean, I have no number of Mark Golding. The only man number I have is the UIC President Joseph Patterson. So if anybody want to help out Anthony Chambers by punching the number in us, so if you know somebody who knows somebody, you better want the number. Natalie Mullins said, both JLP and PNP party are culpable and complicit for destruction of Jamaica. Where is Mark Golding about the discrimination of the Jamaican citizens? Up to this man, may I say that. I'll know me to see him down and go look for the youth them out in the raft place there. I'll know me to see my White River, you know. I'll know me to see my White River go like my hide round and me to see my White River, that's why I say I don't trust them. What I say? Because if Mark Golding come out with an anti-corruption platform and you run an anti-corruption thing, what are you coming in there for? What Jamaica gonna get? Is the same dirty bus with the chicken bone and the juice box under the seat and the plastic and the cigarette butt. And the same dirty bus with PJ and Portia and Bruce and Andrew that drive. We not clean up and the same dirty after them pan it. Jamaica did a revolution when it come to the offices out there. We need men with integrity, men and women with integrity in office. You can't have like a speaker of the house, For your name a call upon land thiefing, you know. And instead of them kick her out and pending investigation, may she come work it out whether she'll do it, yes or no. You find out, but you can't have the speaker of the house when all them things they are called upon your name. Do you understand me? You should step down and go iron out your personal problem. And put that upon the house. Now put that upon the country. The speaker of the house must not be there. Her name is calling and all type of stuff. That you need to just come up and go take care of your personal stuff that spill out in a public life. You don't look good. So whether she do it or not, just go sit off until everything iron out, sister. It doesn't look good. And I talk about Trump, but to pay attention to the country first, yeah, man. Big up yourself, David Jervis. Big up yourself. Ricky Tan said, no, Carlos, you got that wrong. Educate me, Ricky. Tell me what I go on. What I get wrong. I look for the answer, Ricky. Tell me what I go on. Put it there. Yeah, man. Catherine Hypeness. Good morning, Carlos. Mark Golden said that, said he's going to clean out the bad garden. Ha ha! Never go look for that video there, or that tape, or that, whatever I'm saying. Mark Golden said, I clean out the bad garden. But I love that. Me say me I love that. Every time Mark Golden open his mouth, he must have said, me go clean out the bad garden. Just like I said, time come, me go clean out the bad garden. Because Jamaica want that. Jamaica people want the corruption to go. People, $200 billion annually to miscorruption, misappropriation, and mismanagement. $200 billion. Someone leak, so there's a borrow money for do what? We just borrow money to do what? What are we borrowing the money for? So the more money we borrow, the people that benefit because the money leak. So we pour water in the bucket, it'll leak out. Does that make sense? Majay said, Carlos, I agree. They need to clean our backyard in Jamaica before talking about who is supporting Trump. They are upset about Trump, but not about our own corrupt politicians in Jamaica. You said it all this, sir. You know, so that be the one I say. But we save that line there for you. Majay, that be the one I say. Me say, if I worry about Trump and look at corruption and leak out of Jamaica, $200 billion. Imagine if 5 years we get to retain that $200 billion Jamaica. I will sit up on side and say, yo, every day you compare America with Jamaica. People, me ask you a question again. Why is it that Jamaica cannot run like America? It's because of the thief we have in our office. It is alleged that when Portia left out her office, she was richer than Obama. How we are going to have money left? The US dollar. And Obama, that lawyer, man, write book, and man, this, that, man, the wife, I mean. How come Portia work Jamaican dollars? I mean, how much money in her office you do? What kind of work Portia do? Was she a lawyer? She a doctor? She was doing some type of investment we don't know about? I mean, the people have it, the social media sphere have it, that it's alleged that Portia left family, she was richer than Obama. I mean, like, seriously? Seriously? So if she richer than Obama, what about the people who run her, a right-wing man, them, politician, all of that, help out other people and them friends and them close friends. So what them rich like? And if you have the JLP coming when they do no investigation on Portia, what happen? Then we have PJ, we hear say it's alleged when PJ come out of it, he go buy something and go buy property in France. So I'm thinking, say, if a Jamaican go buy stuff in France, it's a big property, it's alleged allegation on social media, right? I mean, get you understand, say man buy property in France, so man left. So I believe if you buy property in France, it gotta be in a euro. So when the office in Jamaica, what kind of work you do? What kind of money you get paid now? A euro? I mean, like seriously? So where you get so much money from? So nobody investigate nobody. So the liberator come out of office and or them still people. If the liberator should come out of office I believe the PM is going to richer than Biden. It's just the pattern and the trend. Always rich, rich, rich. They might get richer. Some of us don't see nothing wrong with that, people. How much longer we going to see politicians get rich, fly off in the sunset, and the hospital remain the same? When PJ left, the hospital don't get the improvement. It's better than now. I have to tell you, because it's the worst we ever see about that. But when PJ left, things are improved. When Portia left, hospitals still see away, not true. Still couldn't go up on the beach. Not true. Not run off a beach. Yeah, man. We see things are changing at them time, man. Them sell off too. Andrew, him sell off wickedly. He like him sell everything. Because him go learn from the rest of them that was there. Him learn from PJ, him learn from Siaga, him learn from Portia, him learn from all of them that were there before him. So what does see Andrew doing right now? He cannot help himself. Wanna be corrupt because of corruption. He got to learn this somewhere. You can't just come in there and just create this all on your own. The man have to learn this somewhere. It's learned behavior. What does Andrew doing in office? Him learning from other crooked politicians ahead of him. And him now set an example. So what do you think the politician below him are looking at? What an example to learn from. What a prime minister to learn from. And this time you have a lot of young JLP politicians that got elected the last time. A lot of young people. So if these young people in office looking at the prime minister doing all these things, what are they learning? Honesty is the best policy. Prime minister must declare his asset, sign a code of conduct. You cannot sit down in the office if you don't do these things. You're highly unqualified. If you don't declare your asset, sign a code of conduct, telling us that. It's just making a commitment. You're going to do the right thing. How you know make a commitment on that? How we know you're going to do the right thing with the Constitution? You have never committed to us that you're going to do the right thing. How is it you're going to do the right thing? Jamaica, are you not scared? This man not touch the Constitution? Well, they're paying labor right. You're okay with it? This is something new, people. Be careful what we ask for, Be careful on the change we ask for, Especially the man who have changed it, I love you guys. Thank you for watching this video. And as usual, I'm a student in all of you guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. Now go back and go look for the brethren. Tell me I get it wrong. I look for your answer, Because say, like I said, I'm a student in a class. So my brethren say I get it wrong. More of me tell me I get it wrong. So I read it. So Lataya Wolf said, Carlos, your next topic should be about that for days. People go to the machines to withdraw funds. All machines were either down, malfunctioning, or no funds. People had to go to different parishes. I want to reggae some splash, I say. I saw a video like that the other day where people, they must show them go to the ATM machine to collect money and the money they did it. But the people might come out, come sell it, and lock them down and feed them father and this and that. They lie to the people. But the people have the videos to prove people. Videos are lie. So what is happening now? I'm looking at this, Lataya Wolf. Come and think so they fix it already, Carlos, your next topic should be about ATM. That for days, people go to the ATM machines to withdraw funds. All machines were either down, malfunctioning, or no funds. People had to be going to different parishes. So because government can't handle them crime problem when them create, now you see una pay for. What do I do? Free gunman what happen? Security now go fill them up. And then free gunman take them. Something. What going on in Jamaica? What is going on in Jamaica? I'm going to get to the bottom of Miss Wolf. I do research on it. Dwight Gray said, this is the Prime Minister of Jamaica. This is a joke. Honestly, I don't know what to say about the Jamaican people. It is time to take to the streets. Dwight Gray, I agree with you. I agree with you. May I read what Dwight Gray say again? This is the Prime Minister of Jamaica? That's him saying. And this is the Prime Minister of Jamaica? Because I see my kiss all him teeth. And this is the Prime Minister of Jamaica? This is a joke. Honestly, I don't know what to say about the Jamaican people. It's time to take the streets. P. Graham said, not sure what relevance Trump is to Jamaica. There are more concerning issues with Jamaica ATM. Jesus. So other people talk about the ATM. So me have do a research on it, me have look into it, family, about this ATM, and me have swing 2x4. Letitia Elliott said, accountability don't count for Jamaican politicians and the bigger head like the man with the money. Laverne Baker said, talk to Carlos, you lick the nail on the head, step in their neck, same way. We have to speak the truth, family. All this information are out in a plain sight, but Jamaica that feel to take up a piece of paper and look on it and say, how about the kick? Say this is not right. How we going to have a man with this despicable character and mess with the Constitution? We want the PNP come out. Come ask a question there, you know. How the PNP going to sit down? Mark Gold going to sit down. Me know you Mark Gold come out and beat, you know. The Constitution must not be touched by such man. With that character. That's all I say. People, as a group of people, come here. At some point, as a body of people, we Jamaicans, we have to go find ourselves up out of the Queen, the monarchy. We know that. We know that, people. But is it the right man for the job? Is it the right man to change the constituency? A man will go to a market, go mash up on a stall. A man will go to a market, go mash up on an ant. A man will go down over Burnham Lodge, go mash up the house. And while the house was being demolished, the same day, him sent eviction letter to Lloydersville residents, stress them out. The same man we're going to take out, use crane, take out this raft. Rafting are going before Andrew Honest born. Rafting started by the local people. Cut up the raft there with bomb. Is that man that trust in the Constitution to change some stuff? And who go get the clocks on the neck, you know? Do you trust that man? And besides the cruelty what this man display, the shadiness with the taxes, not declaring an asset, not sign a code of conduct. Do you trust this man to mess with the Constitution? Raymond Simmons said, Carlos, Liberates are not concerned about integrity and corruption in Jamaica. Remember, they were upset about Andrew House when question was asked. Achoo! Who the same labor right? And then the word bad mind come from, you know. A bad mind for Andrew House. He build up the word there, you know. And from that's where it come from. The people say a bad man must not question how the Prime Minister get such a house. Before he even be a Prime Minister. Him rich. So many this entanglements. So many things. Eh? And we watch 18 Degrees North. He take this thing to a whole another level of them law, you know. My people. Let me tell you something. Tell me what you think in the comment section. The PNP should come blast this man in the Constitution. I love you guys as usual. I'm a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. And for the first time around here, I like what I do. Go ahead and subscribe now, hit the bell, and join the family. And make a reason together. We could teach and educate each other. You see, we don't quarrel over us and cuss out each other. No call nobody no fool and no idiot on my page. Because I'm a big idiot too. I'm an idiot to things I don't know. Do you understand? If I'm a student, I'm also an idiot to things I don't know. You know, we use the word idiot. Like we respect people and temper down the thing over yourself. Come and try to run a good home over yourself. A nice healthy home for all your family members. Next week we have barbecue in the backyard. So tell your friend them to come on the page. Yeah? We got barbecue. For every family member. You know, love you guys. Manners and respect. Talk to you guys later. Jamaica to the world.